If you already installed MySQL and used the default settings, then you will see MySQL folder and the C-column program files. During the MySQL installation, if you selected the developer default option, then under the MySQL folder, you may see multiple MySQL folders here. But in my case here, I only have one MySQL subfolder, MySQL Server 8.0. That's because I installed MySQL in a very simplified way. How to install MySQL this simple way? I included the link with the title, How to Install MySQL Most Simplified Way, under this video in the description details section. In fact, this MySQL Server 8.0 folder is really all we need for all MySQL functionalities. It even includes the tool to do all the CRUD operations. We can create tables, insert, select, update, and delete. Here is how we do it. Click this folder, then click bin, and copy this path, and at the bottom left windows, and type cmd and open a DOS prompt, and change the directory to the path we just copied. And this is the folder. This is the directory. We can run MySQL command and log into MySQL server. The default system ID is root, so we can log into MySQL server with the command MySQL-u root, that's the system default ID, and the -p password. So we provide the password we entered during the installation and hit enter. Now we log in to MySQL. Now the prompt is MySQL. Here now we can use the general SQL commands. Let's say we want to create a database name as college. We can do this. Create database college. Okay, it's created. Then to show it, databases, make sure the one we created is there. See, the college database is created. The rest are the default system ones. Now let's say we want to create a table student in the database college. First, we need to say use college. Use this database. Okay. Then we can create the table by create table. This is the command to create the table. The table name we use is student. That's the table name. Let's say we have a few fields. All right, it's the ID and the name and the email for the student table. Only 3 fields. So we can do is print and ID as int, comma, and we have a name, say var char. This is a standard SQL DDL command. So 255 is the length, and a comma, and then we want an email. Also is var char as length 255, and we close it. Now the table is created successfully. Besides create database and create table commands, the most important SQL commands are CRUD. It means insert, select, update, and delete commands. Okay, now let's do insert. Let's say we want to insert one student. Insert into student. value, say ID is 1, the name is John Smith, and email is john.smith@gmail.com. Okay, insert successfully. Next, we can use the select command to see if we inserted the record successful or not. By select star from student. Looks good. The record is here. Next, we use the SQL command update. Let's say we want to change the name John Smith to Jim Smith. So we can do update student set name equal to Jim Smith, where ID equal to 1. Okay, and select start from student to verify if it's good. See, name changed to Jim Smith. Last, we use the delete command. So let's say we want to delete the record we have in the database in the table. So we say delete from student, the table where ID equal to 1. Okay, to verify it's deleted, select star from student. Make sure nothing there. Right, it's empty set, which is correct.